Hello friends, in this video I'm going to share the monthly expenses of living in UK based on my personal experience. If you're new to UK or you are planning to come to UK in next few weeks or months, please watch this video. Hello, my name is Suman and I work as a doctor in NHS UK. I live in northwest of England and my expenses are much less than what it would be if you're living in London. But I'm going to give you an idea of an average expense if you're living away from London. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video if you find the information useful. I live in northwest of England in a house with my wife. So I don't have any childcare cost, which is a very important cost if you are planning to move here with your children. The most important expenses of living in UK will be your housing cost, either in form of renting or mortgage payments. If you are renting a flat, then it will cost you something around 600 to 800 pounds for a 2-bedroom apartment in most part of UK. If you are living in London, then the cost will go up to between 1200 to 1800. If you are owning a house, then depending on how much costly the house is, your mortgage will vary. In London, there is also an option of living in a shared accommodation where you will only pay for the room and you will pay for the shared kitchen. This option might also include your utility bills, like you may not have to pay for the electricity bill, gas bill or the council tax. So the cost for a single person varies from 500 to 800 pounds a month depending on the area. If you are renting a flat, then preferably look for a fully furnished option. In that case, you don't need to buy a lot of furniture and a lot of essential electrical goods. You can rent a flat in contract, which is usually 6 months to 12 months, and that can be renewed. If you are a doctor, then try to find an accommodation near the hospital or in the hospital. So check with your hospital HR team if they have any accommodation on site. That's going to be very helpful in the long run. After housing, the most important expenses are utility bills. Now for the utilities, it's a very common practice to shop around for a better deal amongst various companies. So there are certain websites like Money Supermarket, Compare the Market, Confused.com, which helps you find the best provider for your property. So always shop around for the best deal. Once the contract period for your utility is over, always try to change the provider or switch the provider, because staying with the same company usually is more expensive. So always keep this in mind. Amongst your monthly expenses, electricity and gas bill is a very important expense. Sometime, depending on your property, you might only have an electricity bill and no gas bill. This is very common if you're living in an apartment. For my house, I pay approximately £80 a month for combined electricity and gas bills. My connection is with Octopus Energy, and in the description box below I'm going to leave a link. If you subscribe to Octopus Energy from this link, then you'll be getting a £50 cash reward. Your property will also be supplied by a water provider. In my case, it is United Utilities, and I have to pay for all the water that I use and also pay for the handling of the wastewater from my property as well as the rainwater management of this property. The water bill comes to £47 a month. In these days, broadband is an essential utility in our household. For broadband, I pay £30 a month and I have a contract with BT. There are also other suppliers, commonly Virgin Media, TalkTalk, Sky, and you can also include your TV connection with your broadband deal. So if you are buying a combined broadband and TV, then it costs another £20 extra. I am also going to leave a referral code for BT broadband in case you want to subscribe to BT. Now if you are watching TV, then please make sure whether you need a TV licensing fee. A TV license fee of £159 per year have to be paid if you are watching live TV or any BBC iPlayer services. Please check the website for further details. We all use mobile phone nowadays for our day-to-day activities, and if you have a decent phone from back home, then you don't always need to buy a new phone here. You can continue using your previous phone in this country. All you need is to buy a pay-as-you-go SIM card to be used with the phone. If you want to buy a new phone, in that case you have the option of buying the phone upfront from a shop, or you can go into a contract with one of the leading providers like EE, 3, I pay around £10 a month for an unlimited call SIM card, and I have a deal with 3. I'm also going to leave a referral code for 3 in case you want to shop around for a decent deal. It's always cheaper to buy the phone separately and pay upfront than buying the phone as a part of a deal with one of your service providers. Council tax is another very important expense which really hurts your pocket. It depends on the area that you live in and the property that you live in. It varies from £100 to £200 per month depending on where you live. Transport cost also depends on the area that you live. If you are living in London or any bigger city, then you are dependent on public transport mostly. You can look for a monthly pass for the train, or in London you have the option of an Oyster card which is valid in the tube, bus. It's always cheaper to buy the train ticket online than buy it in the station. So always keep this in mind to book it in advance, and there are various types of train tickets depending on the time you travel. If possible, you should always travel outside the peak hours to save your money. Also, for train travel delay, remember you can claim compensation for the delay depending on the train company you are traveling with. That can vary from 50% to 100% of the fare of the train ticket. I use a car to commute to my workplace and also for local commute. If you are living away from a bigger city, then a car is an essential expense for you because the public transport coverage is not great in all parts of this country. I pay around £500 for the car, but again, depending on what kind of car you are driving, are you owning the car or you are in a PCP deal or you are leasing the car, the cost of driving a car varies significantly. Also, for a car, the car insurance is a very significant cost, and sometimes it is almost equal to the monthly payment for your car. In this country, the insurance options are quite a lot. It varies from a home insurance to car insurance, travel insurance, insurance for your mortgage, life insurance, along with various critical illness cover or income protection plans. If you are living in a rented property, You don't always need a home insurance. Grocery doesn't cost a lot per month. For two people, we pay around 200 to 250 pound a month for all our grocery. For grocery, there are options of online shopping as well as going to the shop. The major grocery shops are Asda, Lidl, Aldi, Sainsbury, and Tesco. Depending on where you shop from, the cost of your grocery will vary a little bit. I personally prefer Lidl or Aldi. I also subscribe to HelloFresh, which is one of the food delivery services where every week I get to choose my meals, and depending on how many meals you are ordering, they will send you all the ingredients that is necessary for preparing that meal in your home. They also provide you easy to follow recipe so that you can prepare the food even if you are not an expert in cooking. I use that because it saves my time for my grocery and it reduces food waste. I'm going to leave a link for HelloFresh subscription which you can share as a referral code. Thankfully, you can use GP and A&E services without paying any upfront cost if you are a resident in this country and have a BRP. If you need any regular medication prescriptions, then per prescription you have to pay a fee of £9.5 in England, but the rules are different in Wales and in Scotland. If you need a regular medicine every month, for example, if you have a chronic illness, then you have the option of paying for a PPC or prepayment certificate where you have to pay £108 for a year and you can order as many prescriptions as prescribed by your GP. You don't have to pay anything extra for that. Dental costs are not always included in your NHS, so you might have to consider a dental insurance or a dental care plan from your local dental services. I also pay £10 a month for a Spotify premium subscription so that I can listen to my favorite music while I am driving to work and also in home. If you are a doctor, then you do have to consider some extra yearly expenses. They include your medical indemnity provider, could be an MDU or MPS. You have to pay your GMC fee and you have to pay for some professional subscriptions. For example, I'm a respiratory physician and I pay for my British Thoracic Society subscription. You also have the option of being a member of BMA and then you have to pay for BMA membership as well. Miscellaneous cost includes paying for home security, subscription services like Amazon, Netflix. I pay for watching Bengali movies in Hoichoi, for watching Hindi movies in Hotstar. Always look for NHS discount in every item that you are going to buy. In my case, I have a fixed outgoing monthly cost of approximately £1,900 for all these services and utilities, including the cost of my car and mortgage payments for my home. If you're living outside London, then your monthly outgoings will be similar to me, which is approximately between £1,800 and £2,000. I hope this information is helpful to plan your move to UK. If I have missed anything, then please let me know in the comments box below. I'm also going to leave all my referral links which might help you to get some good discount for a lot of subscriptions that I have just mentioned. Feel free to use them. If you'd like to see more videos about similar topics, then please let me know in the comments box below. Thank you.